Good afternoon, you lovely lot. Back again to the car. I'm hoping to get a lot done today and tomorrow, or this weekend actually. So, what's on the list of things to do? First thing is get the rear bumper on. There we go, get the rear bumper on. So, that's my main priority. Get the rear bumper on. It might not look nice, I'll sort that out at a later date, but I just need to get the rear bumper on, then I can get the rear number plate panel on and the new number plate on, as well as lights. Got a new number plate finally. The oil filter relocation, which is the stock oil filter mount, I've then modified to AN lines and stuff on there. It's slightly leaking. So what I brought this. I picked up just a cheap eBay oil filter relocation thing. Obviously comes with 2 halves if I can try and unscrew it. By hand. Almost. Come on. Almost there. There we go. One side I'm not going to be using, obviously, so I'm just going to spin that side off. There we go. That's the side I'm going to be using. So, okay, where was I? Sorry. So yes, this is the other half, which is what I want, because I've got 4 bolt holes for a little bolt bracket in there, so we can mount it anyway. Obviously, 2 AN lines in and out, and then your oil filter mount. It comes with 2 different threads, so I can use that. And then I think these are 1/4 MPT or 1/4 national, I don't know, something like that. So I might be able to actually fit the oil pressure sender unit onto one of these, which if I can will be amazing. Just need to find one of the fittings, which through all the mess I've got here is not going to be fun. So I'm going to dig that out. Found a thread. So yeah, it's I can't remember what it is, 1/8 or 1/4. It's probably 1/8, but yeah, fits in there nicely. So what I can do is put my oil sender unit straight onto this instead, and have it actually tucked out of the way. And because one side is power, one side's ground, when you get power coming in, it grounds through the engine block. Because it will ground through this instead into the chassis, I won't need any extra wires or anything like that. So that's that. But, and then I can then just slap that into the block and use that as a block off the block itself. Awesome. So I think I'm going to probably do the oil filter first. Actually, I might not. Decisions. I think the mic might be a bit too close there. Sorry, there we go. I'm still getting used to using the mic. Anyway, yeah. So I'm not sure. I think I might crack on the rear bumper first. Crack on the rear bumper, get that fitted out, because that's the thing that's going to take the longest for now. Then do that. And I'm not sure what the weather's going to be like, because I could have just sanded this and rattle canned it, but I might do that later day and leave it green for now, because I think half the reason why this got so popular is simply a retro ride was because of how dirty and filthy it looked, and it got the attention. So I might leave it as it is, as dirty and filthy it is, and then yeah, deal with it. But I've come for a thought of how to sort out this. What I'm going to do is cut a little bracket. Bloody Mozzie almost landed on me. Cut a little bracket, just a straight strip with a hole in, drill it, and then grind it back, and then weld it to the bumper. It brings this forward a little bit to actually line up, because it lines up fine this side, well, mostly. But obviously this side, the wing's under some tension at the moment, so I just want to try and bring this forward a bit, so the bonnet actually closes a bit nicer and the pop-ups close properly then. But again, I'm not fussed. That's the tube front end will happen at some point. At the moment, I just want to get the engine there running nicely first, so get this rear bumper on. So I think I might probably rattle can where the 2 things are, black, and then start mounting up the bumper. I need to centre this bracket thing, get that centered-ish, then I can get the rear bumper on. So I think I'm going to just crack on. I'm not going to film any of it. I'm just going to crack on with that, get that sorted, then I'll come back to you in a sec. Yes, I'm wondering how this microphone's going. So what's your thoughts on it? It certainly sounds clearer. Hopefully it's picking it up nicely now. yeah, you just have to let me know your thoughts and whatnot. Oh, also I've got a few other little ideas which I think I'm going to go over in tomorrow's YouTube video. Depends how far I get with it. Well, I might do it later afterwards before I leave, or tomorrow. Again, something else I'm going to have a little bit of fun with, Simply Jap. So I think Simply Jap's going to be quite a big video. Not so much, again, looking around, viewing the cars, but more of a fun day with that, as well as then going and doing my idea, which I have. Anyway, time to crack on. Surprisingly, the rear bumper is now actually on. Obviously, it doesn't look great this side because obviously they're damaged, but it's in there. The mud flap seems a little bit, mud flap's a bit loose. I'll tighten it up in a bit. Come around this side though, it lines up perfectly and it's nice and tight. Yeah, those little mud flap bolts could be tightened up again, but otherwise matched all the way around. No, I only just clip this in there to see what it's like. Which actually, I'll just try and carefully put it back in there. It's actually looking like a car again, but the rear bumper is going to need some serious TLC, not TLC, but cut and trim and whatnot. I'll get around to that at some point. Obviously, it's not quite as, it should sit like up there, but obviously it's not quite as supported. And then the bottom part needs putting in, I think. I don't know. But it's not going to look perfect. It'll do for now. Obviously got to be careful of that, not to break that, because it is starting to break in there. But luckily none of the arms are broken yet. Yeah, I've got the 2 jerry cans in the car. So I'm going to go grab fuel tomorrow morning after I've been to Silver Lakes and grabbed the alternator. Trying to think what else. Other than fitting that block, the alternator, finish off rear bumper, drive and tune time. So actually making some progress. Oh, I do need to pop Silver Lakes as well and grab a and do a little bit of wiring in the inside, so I'm going to actually have a proper pushed up button. I need to pull the door card out as well. And some other bits, can't remember now. So yeah, getting there, finally making some progress. So hopefully this week can actually get it wrapped up and driving nicely, ready for Simply Jap. Bewley Simply Jap, so I will be there. Well, this video will drop that weekend of Simply Jap, so I'm going to have to try and drop that. I'll drop this video on Friday, drop it on the Discord, drop it on Patreon this Monday, drop it on Friday. Some people know I'm here. Yeah. So, what was I going to say? Yes, Patreon. So now stuff's actually running on there. I'm uploading videos, well, these videos a week early on Patreon, obviously. The Patreon, I'm sorting out the website now, so hopefully very soon, when I hit 1,000 subs, or just after 1,000 subs, I'll drop the website. Anyone on Patreon will get a discount. There'll be a discount code, but that will roll over every week or every few days. So obviously no one can pass on the discount code and then use it. What else? Snapchat style stories and all sorts of stuff like that, which I need to start getting on there as well. But at the moment, there's obviously no one on there, so yeah. Early access events, chat rate, all sorts, loads of stuff going to be going on the Patreon. Because obviously, I don't want to do adverts on my YouTube. God damn mozzies! Adverts on YouTube, but if it comes to it, I'm going to have to. But I don't want to. Hopefully get enough followers, people actually will want to support the Patreon and support the channel and support the build and support everything. But anyway, we shall see how that goes. And also, oh yes, so Patreon people, if you are part of my Instagram story or you follow my Instagram, you'll see this road sign which I used in a funny video, and it worked out quite well. And I'm not going to show the back side of it because I don't want to show you the location of it. So this was just randomly found in the garage. No one's taken it or stolen it. Someone else did, and it just ended up in our garage. Don't know why, don't know how. And then we meaning to get, well, no one's ever really got rid of it. So I thought, I'm going to put it to good use. So the front side of this, not going to show you. I'm going to be painting actually in my Ed and Shed logo, which I use for my YouTube banner. And then what I do, because obviously you've been having some people being silly with the microphones, like this one. And I'm going to clip it to this. I'm not talking. I'm moving it away because I'm showing. Clip it to the end, like so. And then on the other side, obviously you have my logo, and my little arrow pointing the mic. Oh, I'll paint it all up. Hopefully do that. I moved the mic away, and then I'm like, oh, I can't do that. So yeah, shit. Yeah, paint it up. Right there. Paint the Rotan up, my logo on there, so the yellow, the black, whatever, the new design. And then I could take it to shows. So I can have funny moments where I go up to someone, I see a nice car, I go up to them, interview them with a massive time with a tiny little microphone on the end of it. Just something to have a little bit of fun and whatnot. But then also when at shows, I can then lean it up by my car. Just people got some sort of idea whose cars it is, which they're mine. Which then also came to the thought of, well, people that subscribe on the Patreon, what can I do for them? Well, I can put on the back there everyone that has subscribed and either their just normal name or their actual Instagram names, and then just list it all the way through slowly and add more and more as people do. So that's the idea for the sign. So I need to start getting that ready. Which hopefully at some point this week or this weekend even, jet blast it all off, start painting it, prepping it and everything. And then, yeah. But otherwise, what's else left for the car? Oh, I've got a new working window regulator for the other side. So yeah, that's why I need to pull the door cards off and get the code from the back of the key lock so I can get the keys remade. Not so much just for starting the car, but just for the doors so I can unlock them as well as the boot. And then I can have the electric window regulator back. I've got more fuses. But yeah, I think it just needs a wash. Start driving, tuning it and whatnot. The rear tyres, these are bold. So I have got a spare set of wheels that will match. So I'm going to move the fronts to the rear and then put the spare set on the front for the MOT. And then I'm going to get to sort out tyres. Or maybe, I don't know. Or use them up or something. Yeah. Finally, we are making some progress. Rear bumper's now on. I'm happy with that. Just needs tidying up, neatening up. But again, this isn't what it's going to be looking like. This is literally just to get the car driving and get it to simply jap at Bewley. Then the next show it will be one in August, which is more of just an evening nice car chill thing. Then it's at Jap Fest Classic at Goodwood. So that's probably when it's going to start looking nicer, when it comes to Jap Fest Classic. But, I think I'm going to finish it off Why can't I use a rear bumper? Oh, it's split over there, that's why. I think... Oh. What was I say? Can't remember what I was going to say now. It's gone out of my head. So I think I'm going to leave it and finish off for today, and then I will be back tomorrow and crack on with the rest of it. So, fun enough, click my fingers and we're back. So it's a little bit later at the moment. It's 3:30. What have I done? Popped to Silver Lakes, grabbed a new alternator. There was an RX-8 there. Couldn't grab the alternator off of that, so I grabbed the alternator off the Mazda 3 that was there, because again, the later Mazdas after 2000 whatever, even MX-5s use the same sort of mounting and stuff. Slight changes on where the position where the alternator mounts on areas, but otherwise spacing and whatnot's fine. And the obviously wiring's pretty easy. It's your alternator charge out, power in, and a signal in from the ECU, so I can get that plugged in at some point. But for now, I've got a load of fuel, mixed up pre-mix, so I'm going to chuck that in the tank. I've sorted out wiring loom now, or a good wiring loom. So I've made the decision to go with the R8 Audi Cops, because one, they clip on nice and hard. Two, all I've got to do is make a little support bracket for it, and I've got all the plugs all properly nicely done now. So that black wire there is for the earthing to the block, and then the rest of them are all just wired in. So obviously Those two are for rotor 2, those two are for rotor 1, and I've got a load of R8 or Audi coil packs as well. So I just need to plug that in, fill it up, and plug in the laptop, and start time. I'll get it started, get it running, make sure it's all good, revs up nicely, then I'll turn it on, turn it off. I need to then sort out the oil filter bracket and the lines for that, and the alternator on. Then I've just got to finish off the rear bumper, get the rear panel on, and number plate, and front one. So hopefully I'll get all this done today. Yeah, get the alternator on and running as well. So it might be the day. I might even come over tomorrow and finish a few other bits because I got the motivation kind of back, and it's getting close. Start making good progress, and this is what happens. It just starts hammering it down. Right, well, I can't get my old foil filter off, but I found this one spare, which again is a Japanese brand, so the threads are probably going to be the same, so I'm going to just slap that one on there anyway. Give it a little bit, fill up of oil, and then yeah, chuck it in. I've almost finished mounting that all up, and I just need to get the coil packs in there, fill up the engine, start up. Shit. Sorry. Oil filter relocation's back in with a different new filter now. This one's a bit of pulled extent, so I'm going to try and like support it somehow. The alternator you need to replace, but the wiring loom's now in nice and tidy. It can just be tucked at a later date once working. I did turn it over, I did prime the fuel pump and everything, just to get fuel back in there, because I've now put 10 litres in with premix. I've done 10 litres with 100 millilitres premix. Again, just keep it on the safe side. But yeah, wiring loom, turns out, annoyingly, the black here actually goes to the trigger, so I need to swap out the blue and the green, annoyingly, but hey ho. So I'll do that in a sec, then it should hopefully start. Now I've got solid spark, changed, literally just had to swap the trigger and a ground around, because sometimes for Mazda or also other people's wiring just doesn't quite make sense. You've got to be careful of that. But now that's sorted, should be able to just start up immediately. I'm hoping. Oh. Okay, let's go. Almost, come on. Up the fueling a bit more. Oh, I've got a feeling one of the coil packs aren't firing. For f***'s sake. Got good compression, but it's just not wanting to start. Yeah, it's not starting in a while, is it? Let's set coil packs on number 2 then. Again, it could be dodgy coil packs or wiring. I've done something wrong with the wiring. But yeah. Okay, so I'm going to check the coil packs for number 2 now and get back to you in a sec. So it turns out the front 2 perfectly fine. The upper one now, which was meant to be the lower one, something's not right with the wiring, doesn't want to spark. Check both coil packs, still nothing. But the bottom one does, so I've slapped that one in there. I'll have to at some point work out what's going on with the other plug. But it should now immediately start. Lovely. Oops. Well, next start, try and start it again now, I think. As been off, we've sorted out some oil leaks. Yeah. Oh! There we go. To that wrap. Oh, my mic is on. So I thought I would, I'm just trying to look for my keys before I leave, do a little clip before I leave. Obviously great progress today, still got a lot more to do, but my keys are gone. I'm hoping tomorrow, come back here tomorrow and get the alternator in and running as well. Yes, but anyway, I shall click my fingers and be here tomorrow. Oh, back again. It's a Sunday actually, so a bit more progress made today. Just filmed a load of it, obviously forgot to turn the microphone on, so I'll do it all again. I'm still getting used to this microphone thingy, but I am enjoying using the microphone. Makes shit a bit clearer, I think. There we go. Let's just get the battery on. There we go, battery's on. Turn the water pump off. Going over what I've done prior to arriving. New alternator is now fitted up. It is from a Mazda 3, so again mounting position is slightly different, but I've managed to make it work where I made the bracket with 3 bolt holes there. I've just moved it along by 1, and then made some adjustments. I will be cleaning this one up or just doing some rose joints there to there. I've had to change the plug on there, and now the battery charge line's down there. So I've extended this and that. I'm going to wrap them down underneath and round the back here. The crank trigger, which I will probably pull out, tether tape the whole lot, and again route that round down under and zip tie it all in place. The injector loom here, because it's a bit pulled tight at the moment, I'm going to take that, extend it all as well as this wire, tether tape it all, and then tuck that wiring all the way under here and down and round. And a few other little bits and bobs, but I'm going to start actually managing the wiring, because people seem to be complaining about the wiring at the moment, and they do not understand the fact that I just want to get this car running nicely without any issues before dealing with the wiring, because I don't want to faff about sorting out the wiring. The engine then fails after driving it a few times, and I've got to pull it out and put a stock engine in there. That means I've got to change all the wiring again. So yeah. The oil pressure sensor, which I will be moving to here on the side of the block here, and again that wire I can then extend and tuck round under here. Oh fucking hell, hay fever, Jesus. But I'm making progress slowly. What else? I'm just trying to think what else I need to do. Most of the engine bay things are done, other than just need to clean up and route the wiring nicely now, because I've got everything in there I want. I've got EGT sensors, I've got the water pump, got the nice oil filter relocation bracket. So it's literally just cleaning up wiring and placing it and zip tying it all the way it needs to go. It's just getting it driving up and down the road nicely, revs all the way up to a good high RPM without issues, getting a few logs, getting more tuned and dialed in, then deal with that and finish it off. But I've got, what is it, 5 days from tomorrow, 5 days. This will be a Simply Jap. And I'm going to drop this video a little early as well. Anyway, time to get in and start the car up. I've made a few adjustments to the tune. So cold start at Richmond on the injection to add fuel, and cold start just help it start. Fuel table I've changed slightly, not much, and also the injection angle, which, where is it? Injector angle. So it starts off at 260 and works forwards as RPMs increase to prevent the fuel going straight into the exhaust. Anyway, hopefully that should do the trick. Just trying to think now, will that? Yes, that would be. Anyway, start time. That wire needs to go to the ECU at some point. Straight into it. Still rather lean though. There we go, straight into that idle. RPM's not quite hard enough yet. So what I'm going to do is as it warms up, the RPMs are obviously going to increase. So I've done some drives, we made some more adjustments. It's getting better, it's idling better. I'm just trying to get it to rev up nicer now though. So I've got the PC logging. Bit mismatched there. The phone was actually recording, but I never actually filmed with it, annoyingly. Part throttle revved all the way through really nicely now, so just getting the fueling at top end. A small oil leak which I've got to sort and address, but otherwise let's just start cleaning up wiring and whatnot. So itchy. I think I'm going to take some wiring, do some wiring tonight when I'm chilled and relaxed a bit after doing the editing of this video. And then in the week, probably Tuesday, do a bit more tuning and whatnot. Spend all day, all afternoon, evening here, because I need to get this at Simply Jap, Bewley. Whether I get it traded there or not, or drive it there myself, I don't know. We're gonna have to see. I still need to pull this door card off, which actually I can do now because there's no bolts on this. Pull this door card off and work out the code for getting a new key cut, because I need to. There we go. So I'm going to look for that key lock and work out what the key code is. Oh, I've not ever actually seen behind this, but this is not good. So I'm going to have to. Oh well. Shame, but oh well. So I'm going to get the key code off of that in a sec. I'll deal with all this sort of stuff in a sec. So I'm going to be back. Yeah, I'll be a sec. The rear bump's on, so all I need to do is get the rear, slam the rear number plate panel on. And I'm not sure what else, to be honest. So it's now the decision of how do I get it to Simply Jap. Do I get it sorted and driving so I can drive it there, or do I get someone to trailer it there, park the trailer up in the car park, then drive it in, or not? I don't know. That's the next decision to make. And if so, I've got to work out someone that would happily do that. Oh, I've still got a lot more tuning to do on it, so yeah. I think I might get the number plates on there anyway, so I can drive. Not going to make any comment on that. But anyway, it's actually driving nicer. It's revving more freely and happier, so that's a big plus. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, whatever else. Whether I upload this video, well, whether I release this video, I'll be at 1,000 subs or not, I don't know. Probably will be. Again, the Patreon's going, so all videos release on that a week early. And support on that would be amazing. But there we go. But hey, it's almost there. It's so close now. It's so damn close. I thought my wideband sensor almost killed itself, but it turns out it didn't. It just, the log wasn't recording the wideband, which was weird. So, but my wideband sensor's still working, but it has worried me the fact that maybe I should buy another wideband sensor. But I think I might leave it for now, considering the map's getting pretty close. I just need to keep adjusting fueling and injection angle. Timing table seems pretty positive. It pulled quite well with part throttle. Faster than a stock engine MX-5, to be honest, at like 10% throttle, which is impressive. Anyway, so I'll probably drop this video, I don't know, the Friday. Before JDM Coombe and Simply Jap as well, but otherwise, again, thanks for watching. Keep supporting, keep watching the videos, keep enjoying everything. I appreciate it all, and until next time.